Discover amazing secrets of the red Ford Raptor. Speedy the race car sped down the road feeling very excited. He was going to see his best friend Tuff's brand new truck, a bright red Ford Raptor. When Speedy pulled into the car show parking lot, the big red Raptor immediately caught his eye. It stood out with its massive tires and steel grille protecting the front. "Wow, Tuff! This new Raptor looks so cool," said Speedy. "Thanks. Wait until you see the engine," said Tuff. He popped the hood to show off the supercharged engine inside. This Raptor can go super fast both on and off-road. Speedy walked all around the truck to get a closer look. He noticed the Raptor had special long travel shocks designed to glide over bumps and dips, perfect for going fast off-road. It also had a sturdy steel underbody armor plate to protect the bottom from rocks and debris. "Check out the transmission," said Tuff. Speedy saw the Raptor had a special racing transmission with 6 different gears, so it could expertly handle any kind of terrain. "This truck is made to conquer mud, dirt, sand and more," said Tuff. "I can't wait to take it through the rockiest trails we can find." Suddenly, Tuff started the Raptor's rumbling engine that sounded like a roar. "Hop in and I'll show you how it feels," said Tuff. Speedy jumped into the Raptor's sleek black leather seats. Inside, there was even a racing harness with a 5-point belt to keep passengers safe. As Tuff revved the engine, Speedy could feel the Raptor's incredible power just waiting to be unleashed. Tuff switched into gear and they sped off, the truck hugging the road and riding smooth as butter. Speedy was amazed by all the special secrets built into this bright red Ford Raptor. It was the biggest, toughest, most exciting truck he had ever seen. Tuff was going to have so many thrilling adventures with his new toy. Secrets revealed, what's under the cover? Fun car surprise for kids. Audi A7 Sportback. One sunny day, in a magical land, there was a curious little town filled with colorful houses and happy animals. In this town lived a group of adorable friends, Benny Bunny, Leo Lion, MIA Mouse, and Sammy Squirrel. They loved going on adventures together. One morning, as they were playing near a big, mysterious cloth, they wondered what could be hidden underneath it. Benny Bunny hopped closer and said, "I wonder what's under this cover, friends." Leo Lion roared excitedly, "Let's find out. Maybe it's a treasure." MIA Mouse squeaked, "Or a yummy picnic." Sammy Squirrel chattered, "Could be a new playground." With a burst of excitement, they all held a corner of the cloth and counted, 1, 2, 3, reveal. To their surprise, there was a shiny, sleek car, the Audi A7 Sportback. Its elegant curves sparkled in the sunlight. The friends' eyes widened with wonder. They had never seen anything like it. Benny Bunny giggled, "Oh, it's not a treasure, but it's as precious as one." Leo Lion climbed on top and pretended to drive, roar. "We're on a wild adventure." MIA Mouse wiggled her whiskers, "Let's have a picnic inside. It's like a cozy den." Sammy Squirrel jumped around, "And we can pretend it's our own special playground." The friends were overjoyed with their discovery. They spent the whole day playing around the car, making up stories, and having fun. They imagined driving through forests, picnicking by rivers, and zooming down magical roads. As the sun set, they gathered near the car and whispered secrets to it, knowing that their friendship was the greatest treasure of all. They covered the car back up, promising to return for more adventures. And so, in the magical land filled with laughter and joy, the friends learned that sometimes, the best surprises are the ones you uncover with your imagination and your dearest pals by your side. From that day on, every time they passed by the covered car, they remembered the unveiling the enigma, what lies beneath. Once upon a sunny morning, a group of curious kids gathered in a magical backyard. They were excited to explore and learn something new. But what could it be? Well, today was a special day because they were about to uncover the mystery of an old, exciting Peugeot 504 car. The kids gathered around the car, their eyes wide with wonder. "What's this shiny thing?" asked Timmy, pointing at the car's grille. Sarah touched the steering wheel and giggled, "It's so round and cool." But there was more to discover. With a squeaky turn, the door opened, revealing a comfy seat. Emma hopped in and exclaimed, "Look, I'm a race car driver." The other kids laughed and decided to join her, taking turns in the driver's seat. Just then, a friendly squirrel named Sammy popped up. "Hello, young explorers. Are you enjoying the Peugeot 504? The kids nodded, and Sammy continued, "Well, did you know this car can take you on journeys to magical places?" The kids gasped in amazement. "Really?" whispered Emma, her eyes wide like saucers. Sammy winked and said, "Oh, yes. But first, you need to solve the enigma hidden beneath the car." The kids looked under the car and found a colorful puzzle. "Let's put it together," exclaimed Alex. As they matched the pieces, a map appeared. It showed a winding path leading to a sparkling lake and a forest filled with talking animals. Excited, they climbed back into the car, turned the steering wheel, and chanted, "To the magical places we go." The Peugeot 504 roared to life and transformed into a flying car, soaring into the sky. The wind whistled in their ears as they followed the map. At the sparkling lake, they met a graceful swan who told them stories of far-off lands. In the talking animal forest, they danced with squirrels, giggled with rabbits, and even had a chatty conversation with a wise old owl. As the sun began to set, the Peugeot 504 gently landed back in the magical backyard. The kids climbed out, their faces beaming with joy. "Thank you, Sammy," they cheered. Sammy smiled. "Remember, young explorers, there are mysteries and adventures everywhere, waiting for you to discover." Just like the Peugeot 504, life is full of surprises. With hearts full of newfound excitement, the kids said goodbye to Sammy and headed home, eager to uncover more mysteries and create their own magical adventures. And so, dear little friends, this is where our story ends for today. But don't forget, the world is full of enigmas waiting to be unveiled, and who knows what exciting discoveries you'll make next.
Monster Truck's Secret Adventure. Exploring Spooky Cove. Once upon a time, in a colorful world filled with exciting vehicles, there lived a brave monster truck named Maximum. He loved going on adventures, and one sunny morning, he decided to explore a mysterious place called Spooky Cove. Spooky Cove was known for its eerie fog and strange sounds, but Max was not afraid. He revved up his big tires and set off on his secret adventure. As he drove deeper into the cove, the fog grew thicker, and the sounds got spookier. Max suddenly spotted a group of friendly ghosts floating around. They were giggling and playing hide-and-seek. Max honked his horn, and the ghosts laughed and invited him to join the game. Max had a blast hiding behind the spooky trees and surprising his new ghostly friends. As the day went on, Max and the ghosts explored the cove together. They found a sparkling treasure chest filled with shiny coins. Max decided to share the treasure with his new friends, and they all had a delightful picnic by the beach. The sun began to set, and Max knew it was time to head home. He said goodbye to his ghostly pals, promising to return for more adventures soon. Max drove out of Spooky Cove, feeling happy and grateful for his secret adventure with the friendly ghosts. And so, Max's secret adventure in Spooky Cove came to an end. He learned that sometimes, the spookiest places can also be the most fun when you have friendly friends by your side. Max couldn't wait to share his exciting story with all his vehicle pals back in the colorful world.
The magical ride of the curious car, Lamborghinis Adventure. Once in a colorful town called Joyville, there lived a magical car named Lamborghini. Lamborghini was no ordinary car. It was a curious car with a heart full of adventure. Every night, when the stars lit up the sky, Lamborghini would come to life. One night, as the moon smiled down, Lamborghini's headlights blinked with excitement. It had a special map that showed a hidden treasure at the top of the sparkling mountain. Lamborghini's engine roared, ready for a magical adventure. With a gentle hum, Lamborghini set off, its wheels spinning happily on the winding roads. Along the way, it met friendly animals like the chatty squirrels and the bouncy rabbits, who cheered for Lamborghini's journey. As Lamborghini climbed higher, the air became crisper, and the trees turned into a magical forest. Suddenly, a mischievous gnome appeared on the path. To reach the sparkling mountain's treasure, you must solve my riddles 3, the gnome giggled. Lamborghini was up for the challenge. The gnome's first riddle was about colors mixing to make new ones. Lamborghini thought for a moment and shouted, "It's painting." Impressed, the gnome clapped and gave Lamborghini the second riddle about a big, yellow fruit that monkeys love. Lamborghini giggled and said, "That's a banana." The gnome chuckled and shared the final riddle, a tricky one about something that you can pour and drink, and it comes in different flavors. Lamborghini's engine revved, and it happily cried out, "It's juice." The gnome was amazed and clapped its tiny hands. It guided Lamborghini to the top of the sparkling mountain, where a chest full of shiny gems awaited. Lamborghini had cracked the riddles and found the hidden treasure. Lamborghini's headlights beamed with joy as it collected the gems. It knew it had to share the treasure, so it invited all the animals from its journey to a sparkling party on the mountain. The animals danced, laughed, and sang under the starry sky, celebrating Lamborghini's bravery and intelligence. The magical forest echoed with happiness that night. As the sun began to rise, Lamborghini knew it was time to head back home. With a heart full of memories, Lamborghini rolled back to Joyville, knowing that the magic of friendship and adventure would forever light up its nights. And so, the magical car Lamborghini continued to be a curious and brave friend to all, always ready for the next enchanting journey. The magical ride of the curious car, Shelby Cobra. Once upon a sunny day in the colorful town of Funville, there lived a very special car named Shelby Cobra. Shelby wasn't like any ordinary car, it had magical powers that made it the talk of the town. Shelby lived in a cozy garage with its best friend, Benny the bunny. Every day, Benny would hop around, telling Shelby exciting stories about the world outside. Shelby would listen with wide headlights and dream of going on an adventure. One day, as the sun painted the sky with beautiful shades of orange and pink, Shelby's engine started to rumble. It was a magic kind of rumble. Shelby knew it was time for a journey. Benny hopped with joy and said, "Shelby, let's go explore the world." With a gentle touch, Shelby's steering wheel turned on its own, and its wheels started to spin. The curious car and the excited bunny were off on a magical ride. First, they visited Candyland, a place filled with giant lollipops and chocolate rivers. Benny nibbled on a candy cane tree, while Shelby revved its engine in delight. Then, they zoomed to the enchanted forest, where trees whispered secrets and fireflies lit up the night. Benny danced with the fireflies, and Shelby's headlights twinkled along with them. Their next stop was the silly circus, where clowns giggled and elephants balanced on tightropes. Shelby did a little dance, and Benny hopped on its roof, pretending to be the ringmaster. As the day turned into night, Shelby and Benny found themselves at Starry Beach. The ocean sparkled like a sea of diamonds, and the stars above blinked like friendly eyes. Shelby and Benny built a sandcastle and whispered their wishes to the stars. But just as the adventure was coming to an end, a soft voice echoed in the air. It was time to go back home. With a hint of sadness, Shelby started its magical journey back to Funville. As Shelby and Benny returned to the cozy garage, they were greeted by the warm glow of the sunrise. It had been an incredible adventure, and Shelby knew it would cherish the memories forever. From that day on, Shelby and Benny would often talk about their magical ride and the wonderful places they had seen. And whenever the sun painted the sky with shades of orange and pink, they would remember their extraordinary journey, the magical ride of the curious car, Shelby Cobra. And so, dear little ones, remember that even the most ordinary things can become extraordinary when you let your imagination take you on a ride.
Vinci Games. Hi kids! Today, I've bought a very special car for you. Hummer H3. I covered it with a blanket. Let's take a close look from every angle. Who can help me unwrap it and discover the surprise? The Hummer H3 is an off-road vehicle. The smallest model of the Hummer lineup. Look, there's a spare tire attached to the back door. You surely noticed that it's yellow in color. Come on, let's help unpacking. What beautiful wheels! This is indeed a very special car. Let's continue with its sides. Look how cool this is, kids. Do you see it? You can see how beautiful its wheels are. The dark tinted windows on the sides are really stylish. There are amazing lights at the back. Let's see what the front of the Hummer holds. You can see that the door opens too. This is a very strong and fast SUV. How it shines in the sunlight is simply stunning. I personally really like it. And you? Do you like it? The back is cool as well. Come on, check out our other videos, give a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe.